All right, the Detroit Lions quietly made a promising move when they have adjusted the offensive line to what I think we all thought it was going to be originally, and it's pretty confident going forward. We know what we have. So in the thumbnail, you saw Kingsley Iguakun out of Florida. He is the backup center. Get to him in just a second. He's done a lot of really nice things. The whole question is who's going to play center. Graham Glasgow has officially kind of moved into that. So Graham Glasgow at center, Tate Ratledge at right guard. If you've seen it, there's been some clips leaked of Tate Ratledge and the interview process, and I think we're going to get a behind the scenes of the draft. The Lions did not put one out last year. I still don't know the whole story on that, but they look like there's one coming out. They keep leaking some clips. Tate Ratledge is just becoming a fan favorite more and more, and so he started off at center. It's like the Lions like, no. Let's just do what's right here. Graham is at center. And here's why this is so important is because we screwed around with Tate Ratledge at center, and Dan Campbell came out and said, Graham Glasgow, that center to quarterback exchange is so important. It's every single play. It's got to be right. Graham looks good. Kept saying Graham looks good. Graham Glasgow talks to the media. He says, hey, offense didn't look too good here when we did a scrimmage a couple days ago because it was one-on-one. Our offense versus our defense, first teamers, because they're not going to be playing against the Chargers here. So they went one-on-one. He said offense struggled. Then the offense really started to figure it out. He likes what he's seeing on the offensive line. Graham Glasgow there. Now, the best part about this is Kingsley, who was an undrafted free agent out of Florida, is the backup center in this latest depth chart that was released. This is a big deal because Dan Campbell comes out and says on July 21st, he says, man, love this guy. Sunday, just watching him, getting better and better. Then he competes. He's tough. He's physical. He's smart. He's a good athlete. The more I see him, the more I like him. He's improved. I like him a lot. Kingsley's a guy that's standing out. He's able to make calls. He's cross-trained at guard. He's doing everything that we're asking of him. He's got good technique, versatility, competitiveness, upside, quiet confidence, some other things that have been said. So even Ben Johnson last year said he's a developmental guy, but he's got toughness and adaptability. We can use him. Didn't end up using him last year. But the whole point is, didn't really need to because Frank Ragnow ended up shockingly playing most of the season, didn't have to worry about it. But the whole thing is when he left, our depth became the issue. So quietly, we put Graham Glasgow at center, Ratledge at right guard, Mahogany at left, two good tackles. I'm just feeling so much better about the offensive line because it was like, center, like a rookie center. No, all good. So now what happens is, love to see Sam Laporta. He did an interview where he was talking about, man, you get in the huddle and you look around and you see Jahmyr Gibbs. You don't have to list them all, but you see all these 5-6 playmakers, and he loves Jared Goff. And it's like, are you kidding me? This offense is going to be better than it was last year. How in the world could it not be? And he made an also great point that it was Dan Campbell that found Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's great, all that stuff, but it was Dan Campbell that found him when he's like a quality control guy in Miami. He found and worked with Aaron Glenn and got him here. So it's like, you don't think he's going to find somebody else to replace those guys and be really successful? Like, come on. So the coordinator thing is probably being overblown, should be in really good shape, all things considered there as well. So I love it. I just think, man, the Lions are going to be even better than they were last year on offense, if that's even possible. Jahmyr Gibbs, I mean, our offensive coordinator is talking about how he's going to get these guys in space, get them isolated, get them one-on-one. And you can do that when you have multiple superstars. All right, you want to double Amon-Ra St. Brown? Well, then that's Sam Laporta. You want to get an extra guy on the tight end? Well, then that's Jahmyr Gibbs. You want Jahmyr Gibbs? Then David Montgomery. All right, Jameson Williams flying down the field as well. And then just when you think he's flying down the field, he's coming back. So can we manage it all? And there's only one football, and we all get that, and we got to make sure like we're all good. And We get it. But can't wait. Also watch this just because it's my favorite play from last year. Not my favorite, but one of them. Never forget this play. Because the Seattle Seahawks have been kind of bullying us around. When we played them there for a few years, they're just like physical. They were hard-nosed. Pete Carroll, and we're just like, geez. Man, that was a good. I'm telling you what. Just watch highlights from last year, and you're like, oh yeah, we were unbelievable. This is awesome. I'm loving this. I love this graphic too. Jahmyr Gibbs, over under. So over under 1,000 yards rushing, 10.5 touchdowns. I mean, are you kidding me? Is he not going to go over those touchdowns in a heartbeat? Oh my gosh. I mean, come on. Okay. Playing the Chargers, and a couple things to look for, I think, that's important is just Dan Campbell said it. Any guy, there's just not a lot of guys going to play. It's fine. A lot of preseason games. It's fine. But I do think Hendon Hooker, again, we're not going to fall for the excuse of like he's out there with second or third string guys. It's like, no, Hendon Hooker needs to look like sweet against the opposing second and third string guys. He needs to be like throwing the ball with confidence. And you know what? If they can't get open, if our guys can't get open or something, or they don't catch it, so be it. Dude, rip it. Let's go. Need to see it. Hendon Hooker is one that I need to see. Or I need to see Kyle Allen be great. I don't know. Are you great, Kyle Allen? Probably not. But I need to see Kyle Allen be awesome. We can do this. Like, we can find a backup quarterback that can work well enough for a couple weeks if Jared Goff goes out. Again, if Jared Goff goes out for the season's gone. We all get that. But if he goes out for a couple weeks with something, we have not had a backup quarterback even close on the roster since Dan Campbell's been here. And I get it. You can't fix everything. Literally everything needed to be fixed. Can't fix everything. Haven't had a backup. David Blau. Well, the other guy was even worse. Can't even think of his name. Haven't had a backup quarterback. It would just be nice. It would be nice to have that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. We're getting closer to just some games. It'd just be fun. It'd be fun to see the team out there, Hall of Fame game. See a lot of the Hall of Fame players that we grew up watching now. It's like, oh yeah, that's cool. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.